Welcome back to ENC at 3. Earlier this month, one Eastern Carolina hospital announced its suspension of operations. Later this week, one development board is hosting a job fair for employees displaced from Martin General Hospital and affiliated clinics. I am joined by Jenny Bowen, who is with Rivers East Workforce Development. She is the director of the board, and she's here to tell us everything about the upcoming job fair. Jenny, that is Wednesday, so it's coming up. And thank you so much, first of all, for coming to talk to us about it, because this is very important for folks who live in those areas.
Yes, absolutely. We're looking to help them make that next transition.
Yeah, and there will be a lot of options there. So this isn't necessarily if they want to stay in the exact location. They have maybe the option to go somewhere that might require a commute or a bit of a move. So it depends on where they're located, what will fit them best, it sounds like.
Correct. We have employers from several hours away to local. So there are multiple options for locations as well as types of work.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is coming up on Wednesday. Tell me about the time and the location there.
So the location will be from 10 to 2 at the Bob Martin Eastern Ag Center in Williamston in the meeting space.
Perfect. And there's a mixture of employers too. So we know that Martin General was a hospital, but there are people at a hospital who don't just work in healthcare specific roles.
Correct.
So we need jobs for them. What kind of options are going to be at the job fair?
So we have multiple agencies obviously related to healthcare, including nursing facilities, hospitals, but we also have those for industrial who may be interested in taking their maintenance skills or their other skills over to an industrial setting.
Yeah, and you said that there will be more options than just maybe seeking jobs. You said they will be able to get a health screening, I think you mentioned?
Yes, so ECU Health will be offering health screenings. We will also have several agencies there for community resources, things like helping with insurance questions, because we all know that's a major issue when you're laid off.
Yeah.
And as well as other community resources for assistance with things like mortgages and utilities and those kind of things that may be needed in the future.
Okay, so kind of full circle when it comes to the transition of going from one job to another, it sounds like.
Yes, absolutely.
If you're preparing to come on Wednesday, there are a few things that you want to make sure that you bring, right? What are those?
Yes, please bring your resume and multiple copies of that, as well as your Martin General Hospital ID. Again, this is for the employees of the hospital as well as contractors who are working at the hospital site that also have those IDs, and those who are working in the clinics.
Okay, and you need to make sure that you bring your resume as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you need to do online applications, we will also have the NC Works mobile unit out front, and they will be able to help you make copies of your resume or complete online applications.
Jenny, why is this something that you all felt compelled to host?
So we're federally required to provide assistance for individuals when there's rapid responses and job closures as part of those WARN notices. So while these employees have until October to really make some decisions, we wanted them to have all of the information up front. Like them, we're hoping for the best for that county and their healthcare system, but we also want to make sure they have all the resources available and the knowledge to make the best choices for them.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, we were speaking earlier about how maybe some folks were already commuting to the Martin General location,
Yes.
so maybe some of these jobs will be located in areas that might be even more convenient for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We have people from all over Eastern North Carolina, as well as at least one from the Inner Banks of Virginia who will be attending.
Okay, so a lot of options there if you're interested in maybe moving too.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, well, mark your calendars for Wednesday if you are an employee of Martin General Hospital or a former employee or of the clinics, correct? Very good. All right, thank you so much, Jenny, for coming on to tell us all about it. Good luck. Hopefully a lot of folks will come out on Wednesday.
Thank you.
All right, we have more stories to make you smile coming up on ENC at 3. We'll see you after the break.